Welcome. In this video, I'm going to share how to honor your hunger fullness cues and how to really work with your body as you are deciding what to eat instead of fighting it and working against it. All right, so disclaimer before I get into this video. Everyone, when people talk about hunger fullness cues, they immediately think this person is going to talk about intuitive eating. This person teaches intuitive eating. Now, I think principles from intuitive eating are really powerful. In our program, there might be an overlap or two with a principle or two. But in my opinion, intuitive eating, specifically the hunger fullness connection, is just a tool. It is not the end-all be-all solution to stop binge eating in any way, shape, or form. And in our program, for example, we go to so many different areas: brain science, physiology, emotions. Like, there's different things besides just listening to the hunger fullness cues of your body. Second disclaimer: if you've been dieting, controlling your food, or anything like that, most likely your hunger fullness cues are going to be off. You might just feel hungry all the time. You might have cravings all the time. You might not feel satiated. So a lot of these come back on board as you get your body out of the survival mode that's created from dieting. And just a quick review: survival mode means thinking about food all the time, eating uncontrollably, wanting food all the time, very black and white thinking, that kind of thing, right? So if you're in that mode, your hunger fullness cues might not be here as much. You have to really let go of that to be able to tap into your body's needs. And if you need support letting go of that, check out all the other videos on our channel because there is a ton of videos to support that. So let's talk about hunger fullness cues. It is a huge myth, that you need to wait until you're starving or wait until your stomach feels empty, so to speak, to eat. Like, you don't need to be ravenous to give yourself permission to fuel your body. If anything, that sets you up for binge and emotional eating. When you're starving, when you're ravenous, you're gonna walk into your kitchen and wanna eat everything or eat things that are very fast and convenient because you just wanna get your needs met, right? So I recommend eating at the first feeling of hunger. Now, most people think that this means your stomach has to be growling or you need to feel it in your stomach that you're hungry. This is not true. For me, I tend to get hungry about every 4 hours or so. I don't watch a clock in any way, but when I feel low fuel, like maybe my brain gets a little foggy, maybe I slow down a little with work, I just feel like I need fuel, then I eat. I don't care if my stomach's growling. I don't care if I have hunger pains. I know I need food and I know I eat. So take a minute right now. What are some of those signs that you know that your body needs fuel that don't have to do with cravings, don't have to do with starvation, don't have to do with stomach growling, low blood sugar? We want you to be fueling yourself and eating before you get to that place so you stay in your power, you don't get ravenous, and you don't want to raid the cabinets at the end of the day. So you want to eat frequently. By the way, none of those like mini little meals where you eat them every 2 hours. That's insane. Eat large enough meals to last you 3, 4, 5 hours between your meals, and you want to make sure you're very satiated. So let's talk about that. Many people in diet land, fitness land, nutrition land, whatever that might be, will tell you to eat till you're lightly satisfied, where you feel like you want to eat more and more, and stop your meal then because then you'll lose weight. Not true. You want to eat until you are satisfied. Full belly satisfaction, not full like you're pushing out of the seams of your pants. I don't want you going into a food coma. I don't want you feeling exhausted after you eat. I want you to feel good, but I want you to feel warm belly, satisfied, grounded, like I just had a good meal. Not 1 apple and 5 almonds like Cosmopolitan magazine calls a meal. Like an actual meal that you feel satiated and satisfied from. And that is when you stop eating. You don't stop eating and force yourself to stop eating when you're still hungry in the name of losing weight, because when you're not satisfied, you're going to have more cravings. You're going to have maybe those out of control eating sessions, binges, overeating, whatever that might be. And I want you to feel grounded and in your power, right? So you're eating before you get starving, just at the first signs of needing fuel, and you're eating until you feel satisfied, taken care of, and like your needs are met. And you ride this throughout the day and listen to your body's cues. And it's okay to have food on hand. You don't just have to walk through the world without being prepared, but you do want to stay in connection with yourself and with your body and really honor the cues that come up. Anything that's like forcing yourself through something, forcing yourself to stop, forcing yourself through your signs of hunger and pushing a little bit longer till you're starving, that is operating in a mode that will set you up to have more cravings, eat more, feel more out of control with food, think about food more, all things that we don't want. We want to bring you back to you, connect you with your body, honor yourself, care for yourself. So, there you have it. Some tips to really connect with your body and honor your hunger fullness cues. I know if you've been dieting a while, this stuff can be a little scary. I know if you've been trying things like intuitive eating and you've been a binge eater before, it's really scary to practice because most likely without the right tools outside of intuitive eating principles, you will go back to binge eating, or when you have a craving, binging or overeating will happen. So I want you to know you're not alone. And if you need more support in this department, I am happy to support you and have an amazing training that I made for this topic specifically. So just below this video, either in the caption or a button, there's going to be a link there. Click on that. That's going to give you access for the free training that I know will support you and set you up for freedom and ease with your food and your body. And if you like this video, make sure you click subscribe, leave us a comment, let us know what you think. I am back on every Tuesday with content just like this to help you have it easy with food and live a life you love in a body you adore. So I will see you next week.